Hey dude, can you hear me? Super nice. Now I found time for the headset. Yeah, I thought that it's more or less your first time on this really extreme stuff. For the first time, for sure, this is too extreme to start with. Mm. Yeah, yeah, not. Yeah, like you said, a very important part is to find the right line, but also to find the right boosts and the right revs. This is like a combination. It's not so simple oftentimes. I'm from Germany, and you? And you? All right. Ah, I'm not. I'm not really into racing or playlists and stuff like that, but I create races since I don't know 7 years. This one here is really extreme. This is probably the hardest of the playlist. Choose the Sand King once again. With the other vehicles, you would struggle even more. With the Sand King, it's it's okay. Yes, that's the perfect one. With the other vehicles, it's much harder. You know, in theory, they have much more acceleration and power and torque and all that shit. But when it comes to true off-road, bumpy, steep off-road, nobody can handle the Sand King at all, because this is the true advantage of the Sand King. It shines when the off-road gets totally extreme, and because it's such a high stability in up and down hills, off camber, whatsoever, and this where it's that the wheels will stuck to the ground, you know, and will bring the power down, and the others just bouncing around, and then this super good power are not used to them, or no advantage. You can. I let it pretty open. You can. You have better to respawn. From here it's more challenging than the usual way, I promise you. Respawn. Don't worry. Don't worry about this prop. It seems invisible, but it isn't. In fact, it's one of. This section here is pretty steep. You really have to do it slow, and then on the right place, cut to the left. There is no off. Yes, it's a pretty amazing prop, because the hitbox is such amazing round, and. Oh, allergy, I thought you were smoking, sorry. Really? What kind of, or which style of, like? Very nice. Nice. Now I understand your name. No, I mean, nice to meet you, Kirk. My name is Ron, but I mean your PSN name, which is Paint Mouth, so yeah, that's why I... You paint with your mouth. What? Wow. And sorry for a question, but how you can play? You play with a controller or? Please, because it's pretty hard to imagine if you never saw that. I'm pretty amazed by this. Like you said, on this one, please understand, we will not wait for you, because on this one it would take too long, because this one is the hardest of the playlist, and it would take too long, you know, and because you're a beginner in this stuff, it's too hard for you, I think, or at least it would take too long. You have to begin with a little bit easier stuff, which, like I said, this playlist is not made for beginners, like you probably already seen. It's Wait, did you have to go on the left? On the left, yeah. I just go down here because you have to go down there after, but not yet. Which tip I can... yeah, go to the left. It's like a small bank there. Which tip I can generally give you for this kind of extreme off-road stuff is try to chill, like not to race it as a racetrack. It isn't a racetrack. Like sometimes it's really important to do this stuff really slow and precise. It's more about precision than about speed. Like, yeah, I said it and I didn't do it. Yeah, really, this section here is my opinion one of the man. Even the Sand have problems to slow down here. Shotgun Wooly, this is the section where I also tested all the cars this year, because it's, my opinion, one of the hardest. It's super bumpy, super off-camber, and also steep. So perfect to test cars. And believe it or not, in this section here, everybody was, like I said, really bad. Every car was really bad. But the Sand Kings was shining here extremely well. Yeah, I was able to do it with... no problem. I was able to do it with the other cars too, but I struggled damn hard. And with the Sand King, it's really chilled in comparison. Here stick to the right side, because here you can go down better without jumping. You made a section, Paint Mouth. You are at the next checkpoint. When you are at a section which is really steep, you have to go between the trees. And trust me, do it as slow as possible, especially at the beginning, when you begin. Also, this climb here is not the easiest. Especially when you just have half worn up. But with full worn up. Whoop. All this, you know, this is my kind of art, what I am doing. Like, you're a painter, so you probably understand this a little bit more than some others. Yeah. Mm. It's brutal, right? Yeah. Mm. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Digital art of painting like that. Yeah, I mean, for the job creators like me, you also have to see that the tools we got are also a kind of limited, and this game is kind of buggy, which most of the time for us creator depends on what you are doing, is not that big of a problem. I have my way around these problems. No. Okay. Not anymore, in my opinion. It was way more horrible in the past. Now they repair nearby everything, and they gave us nearby everything. You know, I mean, I see it from a big perspective. I may see it from a big perspective. Like, I do races for 7 years since PS3, you know, and all the things I was wishing myself from the creator, I got now. Like removing pedestrians. You know, today this is normal. Every race have no more pedestrians, but back in the days on PS3, you was fucked up by pedestrians every race, and also in combination with lag. This was horrible. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Mm. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. But for... Yeah, I know. I also spend days for jobs like this. I also spend days. I mean, you have to see this this job and the job before and the next job are just sections of the one full job. And for the one full job, I needed like 3 or 4 days. That's why I make while snow was falling in GTA, and I was not able to do the extreme off-road stuff anyway. For this race, for example, the full version I did on snow, for example. You can imagine how hard that is in snow. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I mean, in you know, between the years, it's always snow in GTA, and I was exactly on this time I was creating that race, so I would not rate it until the snow was gone. So I tried it, not with the Sand King, because Sand King is not possible in snow. He can't make the climbs. I made it with the Camacho, but I needed over 2 hours, and like 60 or 70% of the hard sections I needed to find a way around, because the main way in snow was really not possible. Not possible. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Normally it's really not a problem. When you brake properly, like you should do, I always can stop between the trees without hitting them, just while with braking. Yeah, maybe a tip what I can give you to get more torque not just in acceleration, also in braking, you know, not maximum power, I talk about torque. You have sometimes, or not sometimes, you have to pull the trigger just like to 80%, and then you got more torque while braking or while accelerating. Oh, okay, this, well, okay, yeah, okay, if you accelerate with X, this won't work for sure. Issue, you know, because I'm not never tried it without, but I could say I think you needed the buffering. I'm not sure, but I think you need it, at least at the limit stuff. Well. Forget it, Rolly. Without a little bit more run up, you will not make this climb. With the Sand King, it's very easy, this climb, with proper run up. Rolly, imagine this climb on snow. I did it with the Camacho, but like 10 minutes in a row, permanently tried until one time I got this one lucky rev. The one lucky switch of gears or whatsoever rev, and then I make this climb by absolutely limit. Sorry? Yeah, this was like this. I recorded everything. Then I also published the first part on YouTube. So, but then yes, and then I accidentally deleted the second part, and then I deleted everything because without part between was not make sense anymore to publish the rest of the video, you know, because that part I deleted was all the key sections where Wooly and me are in right now. So the really key sections, and without the key sections I will, what the point was gone. So I published part 1, and yeah, the rest I will publish without snow, but trust me, in snow it was just suffering. And I also called that video of part 1 Extreme Off-Road Suffering Part 1 or something like that. It was, man, I was struggled over 2 hours. Not with that race. This is just the second part of the whole race. The whole race I tried it once in the dry, and I needed 36 minutes with the Sand King, but like I said, first try. And in snow I needed like over 2 hours with the Camacho. Even with go around the craziest section, you know. Really nice. Wow, hit me. Yeah, only this last, wow, ran really nice. Because this section is really hard. Pretty limit climb. Bruh. So easy, but at least we see you, the living signs, all the time. The original was on the left side like we did Rolly, and for that one I made it a little bit easier, also on the right. Like I said, for this one it's better to not wait, because it will take ages for you. Because the rest is even harder. Ah, you made it! The section with the trace, you made it. Very nice. Yeah, you have to know the line. It's not just the hardest downhill, what you just try to do. You also have to pick the perfect line. If you don't do it, your wheels will not stick to the ground and you will not make the corner after. Which is... Yes. You know this... You know, I placed the checkpoints there by purpose. That you have to do the section and not only roll down the hill and cheat around it, you know. So... There is a way to cheat it, but you need time to figure it out. And but with the Sand King, it's not a problem. I mean, it's a really hard section. You have the feeling to buffer the brakes, but it's not. You can really easily do it if you know how and got the feeling for it. The downhills are not so hard with the Sand King, because this is where the Sand King is really shining on the steep downhill sections against the other vehicles. I tried to invite Aaron back because he was lagged out. This one I just published it before I started the playlist. It's a 8.5 out of 10 from the difficulty, like I thought. The last one was a 9. I mean, I better say I never saw a 10. I never saw a 10. A 10 is with snow, definitely. Sorry? Yes. I mean, a 10 is really the last track, but the full version on snow. This is definitely a 10 or a more 11, because, like I said, 75% of the hard sections were not even possible in the snow. So hard. So it was not a 10. It was more 11. A 10 for me is the perfect limit. The perfect limit. But if it's completely over the limit, it's not a 10 anymore. Then it's more a 11. 11 out of 10. Yes, for this one, 100%. You have to see that the last... Yeah. I can show you more easier ones, you know, in this playlist. They are all hard ones, more expert ones. I will, outside of the playlist, I will show you more easier stuff where you can improve, because with this stuff, it's not the right way to start. Like, I also begin a little bit with this level Asian stuff, and this is where I am the total noob and beginner, you know. And I also started with the medium hard stuff, and then I figured out, wow. You know, the true level Asian stuff is like, well, I thought my off-road things are hard, but against this level Asian stuff, this is just a joke, in my opinion. I mean, with the off-road stuff I have experience, with the level Asian stuff not. This first section here is not... Yeah, for orientation, you know. This first section here is not on the full version, it's a bonus section where I spontaneously was motivated to put in, because normally this section I wanted to include it in the full version, but the full version was so big I had no more chance to put this section in terms of props, in terms of checkpoints. So I put it in that way. You have to go on the left here and not even go up here. Yeah, really tricky. I made this here very wide, only also that you can do it probably with other vehicles. Be more tolerant, you know. On the top you have to go to the right. Yeah. Well, it's pretty clear. Yeah. Shit, the rocks messed him up. Ah, you see where you was. I don't know the word for it. I thought where I was saying to you, I thought you was smoking. No, I have an allergic reaction. You said. So, but yeah. Allergic reaction called weed or what? You paint with your mouth, man. This is brutal. But you have and you have two working hands, but they are really limited. Not at all. You can touch the right rock a little bit, really. Go over the right rock a little bit. The left rock, it's really bad, but the right one you can go over a little bit to give this corner a little bit more room. I just figured it out by trying. Yeah. On the first decline, when you are on the way up, so when it's straight going up, then hold on the right. There are bumps, so your car will catch these boosts, and then you will able to make it. Oh, wrong button. Lol. Whoa! You see it right here, a little bit over the rock, and then you can do it. No, I was talking to Woli, because he's struggling on the section a little bit more on the top, and I try to. Yeah, the first climb is also not that easy. So you... I thought I'd never respawn on that one, to be honest. Yeah, I know. This climb is easier than it looks here, Woli, because really nice bumps here. It really boosts you up. I really love to ride rock slabs in this game, you know, up and down. The big rock slabs, like in Canada or wherever. Oh, what the fuck I'm doing? No. No. Kicks me to the left. When you are landing, Oli, try to steer to the side, you know, because then your car gets more like torque up the hill, and in these situations can really help you. Maybe you must not know that, but for me it helps, you know, while landing, and then steer to the side. Yeah, exactly. That's the right way. This section here I recreated many times because the original one was much harder and barely working. You know, the second test I did on this track, on the full one, not on the sections here, was on snow, and for sure after over 2 hours in the snow, I also improved some sections because it was sometimes they were just badly created, and then I recreated them until they were good. This checkpoint is not good placed. We have to go to the left here. Yeah. Special line. Jump on the rock slab. Yeah, you also did a special line. Nice. 4 red. Man, I'm streaming on YouTube at the moment, and some Russian accounts sent me really confusing stuff. Like, I think they are bots. Or it is Russian with European letters, and this is why I don't understand. For the Russian guys here in the live stream, please talk English. Then I understand you. Holy, what you doing? What you doing? You have new ideas. Show me. Oh, whoa. We want to try from here. You don't have to do it over the rock slab, just let me say that. Normally you have to go on the right. Yeah, like here. This is the usual way. Not from here. Wee. Thank you. You made it to the first checkpoint, or really? You made it for... you made a first U-turn because this is what you need to do for the checkpoint. At the top you need to do a U-turn. Really? Nice. Yes. Now the thing's getting a little bit easier, I would say. After this balance section, what you have to do next, there is another U-turn. I think you're on the second U-turn. After this. On the top of that climb here, you have to go left. Wow. Actually pretty hard, because you have really to get you have to get really the perfect point to go on the left here. Just on the top you have to go left. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm talking to Oli, I'm riding with him. And we are a little bit in front of here. Because the sections here are really interesting, and the most of the sections you will never see in any other races. I never saw a creator put these sections here, and I know all the Paul Koya races from 𝒒𝒂𝒊𝒆𝒕, which is the legend creator of off-road races, which was my main inspiration for sure. But today on PS4 we have completely different opportunities than 𝒒𝒂𝒊𝒆𝒕 had on PS3 back in 2016 or whatsoever. You made it! You're until here! You made it! Inside the tube. Respawn. You was wrong. Respawn. Yeah, that's why I say respawn. Okay, you made a checkpoint, okay. Nice. So you made the whole first hard sector. You have to go. Wait, because... Yes, back up. Because when you do many more sections, you will come back to this way where you just came from, and we was just crossing, so I was seeing you. I'm just behind you to show you the way. You have to go onto the left. Yeah, because on this section there is a little kniff, a little trick, because you see me? You have perfectly go in the middle here, and then you can make it. Yeah, exactly. Not yet. There's a wooden prop here. It's not easy to see. You have to go here. As long Wooly is struggling with the other section, I will guide you around here. Steep section, exactly. Hey, MYC is watching. MYC, make your ass back here. MYC. What is Wolverine? Huh? Huh? Hmm? Ah. Yeah, exactly. And from here, exactly. Yeah. And now you have to go slow a little bit off camber here. This really small mountain path here. And this is what the section I was completely recreated. Okay. Like probably right now you should have learned on this kind of races there are not that much high speed sections. I didn't found one. Not yet. You could, but we won't, because this is not the sense of the game. But if you are in a hurry, it's a really easy section. This is one of the easiest section right now, where you really can you really can do it without problem. I promise you. Yeah, you know you are already on the prop. Oh, that's the hard part. You need to stick to the prop until the end and then go to the right if you want to do it easy. You make the hard variation. Yeah, but just in the game. In reality, I never saw something like this. You have to go on the left and just at the end of the prop go right. Even later, you was too early. Wait. Because the line you are choosing is a little bit challenging. Well, turning around is the hard part here. The really hard part. Whee! MYC will invite you to the next race. But on this race I wait for 𝒕𝒊𝒆𝒕, because on this race I'm pretty confident he can do it. At least the biggest part. This one is really easy, mate. Just wait, I'll show you. You not even have to fully slow down. You just here and then stick to the right. Completely easy. No bumps, no bumps, no nothing. Yeah, I called it. Yeah, but you saw the line how to do it. I just take the shortcut, by the way, because I'm many checkpoints ahead of 𝒕𝒊𝒆𝒕. I just go down here. You did it. Really nice. Here you have to go. Here you have to go to the left, up this black prop here. Back on the back side of here. This climb is a little bit harder than. No, it's actually not hard. It's actually very easy. With the stock sand king is kind of annoying, but with the custom one. No, will not make it back it up. Steep section, ladies and gentlemen. Steep section. The whole race is a steep section. I just found out. The whole race is a steep section. Surprise, surprise. Ah, you made the climb, very nice. Here MYC, you see alternative line, you hop up to the rock slab and then go to the right. I just messed up the last part. But it's pretty funny as alternative line. So, you know, this balance part. Yeah, just need to imagine where you're at. Okay. Here, and then I need to wait. You go up the hill and along the right. Then slowly lose grip, sliding down. Yes, exactly. I see you. So you have to go up here, and then you see me? Yeah. Because where I'm standing, you get support from a prop, but until there, you have to go off camber and hold a grip. Hey, Corinne, nice to see you. It's time again to do some extreme off-road stuff once again. Ah! Back. Wow. I made a section backwards. Backwards is... Hoi. Yeah, you see at the peak there's something like a small ramp, so you have to find the sweet spot. Like here, then you can like pre-jump. It is very hard, Corinne. It's very hard. If it would easier, I would have contact you. But with this extremely limited off-road on the limit stuff, I know it's a little bit too hard for you. For the easy stuff, but this one is really hard. It's really a limit experience. Like you remember, Corinne, when we did the things on the rooftops only, where we took over 1 hour. Was so epic. I still got a screenshot though. I just talked to a friend in the live stream, you know, paint mouth. Promise on my stream. Prominent players. You what? You made it until the support. Just don't drop down. Try to go backwards along this this cliff. Just not fall down. The next checkpoint is just waiting for you. Around the corner. Just not fall down. Yeah. Exactly. This climb which has come up now is kind of hard. You have to go like up, and right at the peak you have to turn to the left. If you know how, it's not hard, but at the beginning you have to find the timing. You're laughing all the time. What is so funny? No, you need a little bit more speed, like from here, not from completely the front. Otherwise, you will not make this climb. Yeah, see? I hold my word. Perfect speed. Sounded close. And watch you from the top to get a better view. Man, it's like a vertical like a vertical rut. Yeah, that's yes, exactly. You need the right timing. That's you have to try it a few times and then you will figure it out by your own. Wait, just do something else. Because my laptop was going off of the battery. That was too slow. Too slow. Like you have to at least start with your front wheels before the You see? Okay, I was way too slow. Try to start from the green, more from the back. You see? And then to... Holy, are you still here? I see you chill down the mountain anywhere. You can do it. It's not so hard. It's like the small version of the first climb. The first one, yeah. But this is like the very little brother. The very little brother. Boing. This was... I show you. Yeah, and to the left, exactly. Okay. That's the living sign I was asking for. No problem, Wooly. I think... Oh no, right. I made it, this version a little bit longer. We're not just about to finish. I'm not sure, because there are even more hard sections are coming up. I'm not sure if I will fully guide you, because we are at half an hour right now, and Holy is already in the finish. I will not let them wait for ages. He is already in the finish. He was waiting all the time. Yeah. Yeah, but you made really much hard sections already, you know. This is a really good start. But there's more coming up. Just because of Wooly, I will drive to the end. You will have like 8 more minutes or so to try this rest. The upcoming section I saw from 𝒒𝒊𝒂𝒅𝒐𝒘. The race was called Up. So, like here, up. From here, it was 𝒒𝒊𝒂𝒅𝒐𝒘 section. Well, was not like planned. Try it again. Also need to go here. Man, go to the left. Here we go. I see falling sand kings. Go to the left, my truck. Yes, lefty. Ah, right, and maybe also MYC will join. He was on the stream. Maybe I will be able to invite him. Bad run up. Really nice. Sand King is a beast. Sand King is a beast. Ooh. Now it's getting no, not yet. Oh, right. I was changing the section. I was distracted. I was just published this race like 5 minutes before I started the playlist. And this is a short section of a full version. A little bit changed. 2 variations here. Left is a chicken way. If you, for example, take another car which is not able to make the zigzag off-camber section, I give a variation to you. Because this is not easy. So the key is between these props here and then let it drop down, but fully from the top to get the biggest angle for this section here. Oh, just perfect. No touching the tires. And then fuck up here. Bravo. Bravo tortellini e pizza di cacio. Whatever this is meaning. Paint shop? Paint mouth here. Paint shop. Paint shop? Nobody here. Mr. Paint Mouth. Hello. Mr. Paint Job. Completely confused. Perfect. Ah, my favorite sections are coming. I thought I was too fast, and I take the tree, and everybody is happy. Let's get the advantage. I love the trees. Super cool climb. Took it from a race Nordwand. There you have to go to the right, and this race you have to go to the left, because it's another concept. Let's try that. Perfect. Pfft, you fucking idiot. Oh my god. Okay. You kidding me? Yeah. Much feeling, not too fast. And nice sports tires. Slow as possible. You see? Slow as possible. Welcome to the steepness. Oh, perfect. That's God, this was so perfect, and it was perfectly slow. Not like now. Yeah, not deserved anyway. Slow as possible. And still you didn't do it. Okay. We let that count. Was okay. Ta-dum. Pentmouth? I think your headset is gone. Lost your batteries, huh? I remember. So, Sector 3. We are done with Home of Crawls at least. Every 3 sectors. And I think Sickest Crawls is coming up, but also first and 2.5, not the full version, because we are doing a playlist. So first I needed to get my guys in here. Aaron was lagged out. Frodo always want to go steep. MYC was in the stream. AJ, also love offroad. Wall is in here. That's it. MYC, perfect. Nice, I got you back. I think Paintmouth had to go probably. Busy. 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 Everybody's busy. Nasty, nasty stuff. Nice to have you back, MYC. Better late than never. Fum on. Ich fang an. If this is the meaning. I begin to start. This first section here is from my off-road race, off-road challenge number 3. Such a nice section, I just had to include it once again. Off-camber rocks, gotta love it. Nasty, nasty stuff. If anybody knows a trick that the viewers of a live stream can hear the radio music of the game, then please tell me. But I never saw anybody did that. But maybe it's possible. Because listening to rebel radio and the country music is just fitting perfectly. Makes it a little bit better experience. Yeah, first try, boy. Very nice. Yeah, slow down here. Perfect. Did more nice than me. You see, this race would have been better for Paint now, because it's at least the beginning easier. The last races were pretty hard, and he as a beginner for sure was struggling. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't struggled in the last races if you are not practiced with that? This section here is pretty scary. You have to go between the trees like blind. But you will have support. I placed some props here. It was also possible without the props, but I don't need to say you was running like blindly to the section, so a little bit support is friendly. Same like here, this small rock was a game changer of this section. Yeah, this was like planned, you know. Oh shit. What the hell? I blocked this checkpoint. This spawn point. Sorry, 𝒒𝒊𝒆𝒕. This is a mistake. You know, like when you place a checkpoint, you have 3 possible spawn places for the car. And I blocked that one. Oh shit. I don't think you will have a chance to get out here. Oh damn. Need to fix that. Because this is a coming spawn point. Because the section is not easy. Oh shit. Well, okay. You made it back on land, 𝒒𝒊𝒆𝒕. No, I would not advise you. I not think you will. No. Well, I think the best thing you can do is do the whole sections again to get the same point. From here, I think you will not make it through the water. No. And also, it's not a good idea to make it to the other side, because from there you also are not gonna make it to here. Yeah. Sorry about that. Don't fall down, 𝒒𝒊𝒆𝒕. Don't fall down. I missed up the spawning points. Give your best to not fall down here, otherwise you have a problem. Use that rock at the outside. Fully do it from the outside and really slowly. Perfect. This was super clean. How should I know, monkey? How should I have known? Would like to see you in the playlist as well. Really? Ah, make sure you got a checkpoint. Let's go. I'm not sure how long 𝒒𝒊𝒆𝒕 will make it because... Hä? Alright. I was just confused by my own race. Because on the full version this section is not existing. This was a bonus section. I remember it was very hard on the stock cars. Very easy on customs. I thought I had deleted it. If you can make it here. Yeah, okay. Nice. Okay. Through the rut. Man, after Home of Crawls, this is like a little convoy race to chill out. Home of Crawls really hard one. But there will come some tricky sections also in this race. The beginning is very easy. It gets a little bit harder. First number 2, then first number 1, then number 2. That's why I placed the numbers to make it a little bit more clear. No, not like this. And not like this. Come on. Come on. No. It's a little bit harder than it looks like the number 1. Because there's just no space. Just no space. It's also pretty sharp here with the containers. See, right is rock, left is the number. It's hard. No. Okay. It's not planned. Yeah, this climb here is kind of hard. In my opinion, the second hardest in this race. At least you can have a really good run up. It's just the art to bring it down to the ground, the power. Well, I made it in a really OP way. Normally it's pretty hard because in the middle there's a bump and you have problems to get the power down to the ground, and I just floor it like there was no bump. It was some Sand King special moment. And I did it full gas. Yes, like this is... What is this car, man? I nearby overchumped it wholly at the top. It's... The Sand King is a beast. Yes, yes, yes! Perfect. And now here also the number system. First number 1 we did the jump, and here to the right number 2. Here it's solid. Also a little bit support. On the left of the rock of the left. Oh. It's so tiny. I made it especially for the Sand King, that just the back wheels will still be on the prop. It's like perfectly on the millimeter. Let's see. Limit. And also on the back side the wheels are wider than on the front. You have to imagine that. I remember that. Now it's getting a little bit technical. Not hard, but technical. Because you have to turn here, make a burnout, and while the burnout on the... let it go to get the maximum power up here. And then make it to this small bench. Yeah, a small off-camber support. I got a feeling with the sports wheels you get a little bit more traction and also sometimes, or maybe, more boosts. I remember 3 years ago Van Hasselrooy did a video with testing all the wheels with the Wagner in terms of boosting over bumps, and often his testing, which he had a result that the sport wheels give the best boost, and in this limit climbs, where it's about finding boosts in the rocks, it's a pretty good advantage to have the sport wheels. Maybe I will upload a video soon. I got a pretty high climb on another race, not included in this playlist and not published yet, the race itself. There's a pretty hard climb, and I made it as a test climb, test all the vehicles, the capability on true off-road. So it's a very steep, bumpy climb. And I also tested the wheel types of the Sand King. Off-road versus sport wheels. Both were good for sure. But I had a feeling the sport wheels were a little tiny bit better. Really tiny bit. You have to go down here, Wooly, and then at the bottom to the right, but really slowly. You see the arrow at the bottom, and then you have to go right. I didn't place the checkpoint here, so you are not just rolling down a mountain like a noob, that you really have to do the descent. Okay. Okay. I'll try without respawn it, because it's always hard to do it. Yes, that's perfect, I think. Yeah. What is 𝒒𝒊𝒆𝒕 doing? Ah, he made it. He's not stuck in this one section anymore. Very proud of you. Must be a pain in the ass. So you will be at number 1 and number 2 section, I think. Ah, yeah, it's a short version. It's the first half. The easy first half, I would say. What to say, Wooly? We'll wait for 𝒒𝒊𝒆𝒕. 𝒒𝒊𝒆𝒕 is pretty competitive. He will make it in, I think, in 5 minutes he will do it. I will go back to him to see where he is exactly at. And I will give you an idea how long he will take. Because from here it's hard to tell. Also in this direction possible. Very nice. Also easier. Where are you? Here! Ah, perfect. You did all the hard sections already. So 𝒒𝒊𝒆𝒕 will definitely make it in the next 5 minutes easily. He did all the hard sections already. Perfecto. I'm not sure, 𝒒𝒊𝒆𝒕, if we did thickest walls, so this race together already, or is it your first time? This is a technical climb, exactly. Yes, perfect. You get it. While making this burnout and turning, you have to release to get the full power. Yes, exactly. You know how to do. You fucked up the climb. You was already up there, I thought. It's easier to go on that side of the mountain. I see you up. Okay, you just have to do the downhill. The downhill is very easy. You did it. Okay. I think you did it. There's a downhill. You see there are flags. You have to really go slow down there, and then pull to the right. Yeah, exactly. I see you on the map. And then you have to go with the right angle through the trees. The right angle. And this side is so easy. No, too fast. Pinky. Yeah. You see here, and a little bit accelerate that you just make it through the trees. That's important, and the rest is easy. Come on, boy. Can I save this? Boost. Ah. Wrong way. Not down the cliff. No, not the cliff is the wrong way. Yeah, I know. The respawn here is, like you saw, not much place. Yeah, try to save. Look. Ah, too steep. Hey, come on. Yes, I made it. Oh my god, man. The save of the year. Well, we got January, so save of the year. Yeah, boy, you made it. Sorry for the messed up spawn point. Need to work on that. I really thought I fixed it. The number 2 of 𝒒𝒂𝒅𝒐𝒘, which is the second half of the full version now. It's a little bit more... The key section is raw. So no subherd from the rocks. On the full version I made it a little bit easier, because it's the full version. But on this upcoming half section, I let it raw, so a little bit more challenging. But with the Sand King, absolutely no problem. You just need to be very precise. Very precise. The sickest crawl. Rockstar, come on. Level -1. Respect. Yeah, definitely better choose the Sand King here, because on the key section I think the other vehicles will not make it, but maybe the free crawler, if you have. But I'm restricted Sand King, I think. Yeah, yeah, restricted Sand King. I want to be able to. I want to be sure that you really can make this race, because the key section is really on the limit with other cars. With the Sand King is possible, but with the most others it won't. This stupid helmet, man. Mick. Last race of the playlist. Sunset for the boys. 𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂 before it gets dark. The key section will be pretty early. You have to go turn around here. Like here. There was absolutely no place. Oi. Oh, look at this. Ta-da! This is the key section now, guys. Follow the arrows. This is like an uphill switchback. The problem is the right corner of the two. You have to be really, really precise. And the left corner is... okay. The left corner you have to do with a little bit, not too much, but a little bit of speed. To not hang on this one rock. Like here, to make it to the middle after the left corner. There. I'm just used to the section in the full version, where it's easier. Hello. Oh. Spawn points were full. If the spawn points are full, you have to go a ticket. And when it's free, you get your spawn point, like ordered from Rockstar. So the right corner, you have to do definitely with a burnout. Yeah, exactly that hole is filled on the full version. Ah, shit. Idiot. I knew the section. Spawn points are full. Need to get a ticket. So funny. Because I blocked the spawn points, just one. That is 100% working. And if this is full, you need to wait. Damn. It's the key section. It have to be hard. Damn guys, don't block my spawn point. Imagine you do that with 30 people and everybody's stuck right here. Nice try, 𝒒𝒂𝒂, if you will make it. Respect. Yeah. Okay. If you make the switch back, the left-right, I advise you to hold a little bit on the wooden path and the wooden prop after, and firstly look up. There's another climb which is not the easiest. On the top you have to hold a little bit on the left, on the rock. And then you will be able to make it. Like so. Well, this was super easy. It's a really hard section. This was already I find the wrong words. This was the main reason why I did a full version in 2 halves, because I really wanted to do the key section fully raw, without any support of smoothing out the holes, to make it challenging. The rest of the track is just awesome. It's just the one key section that is pretty hard, and the rest is super steep, but in my opinion not so hard. For good off-roaders it's really not a problem, the rest of the track. Just the key section is difficult. Is here a trick? Nope. Closed it up very good. No cheat there. No cheat for a doo-doo. Alternative line. You see, if you have to go over that hole after that left corner. Shit. So the left corner a little bit fast, that you land in the middle straight part after the left corner, so that you just go over that hole in the left corner. And on the right corner you have to do it with the burnout, very tight, to not fall down. Yes, to block the cheat ways for the doo-doos. I like these props, that they begin to shine when it's getting dark. Really cool side effect. Oh, perfect. Not perfect. Hey, who is the first who made it? I'm second, very nice. I don't know. And my down button of the controller is broken, so I can't see. Sand King, you got your steroids or what? What is happening? Rebel Radio. No. Now nobody tell me it's getting harder because it's dark. The main plan was to make the key section before the sunset. Before the sun was setting, so... Not my fault, okay? Ah, 𝒒𝒂𝒂, you was the first, very nice. Very nice. You wanna wait? You think our guys will make it? Yeah, then at least not wait here. Get a place with a better view. And no, I don't know if there is a way down, I just tried. No. Yeah. I was meaning this was planned, I was meant to get here. Easy. See, really with a little bit speed here, that you go over that hole after the left corner. I know it's hard, that's why I fixed it a little bit on the full version, but here I want it raw. In the dark it's also a little bit harder, I have to say, sure. So, we try the super special way shortcut, not improvised again. Yeah, I hit the thing. The rain rod, super rain. Yeah, you see, this was planned. I just did a small mistake. It was everything planned. Let's make the plan again without that mistake. Yeah, there we go. Not right. But the positive thing, guys, is if you take long enough, it will be day again and the sun will go up then, so... I mean, it's... maybe it's a kind of a motivation. Oh. I think Frodo didn't get a joke. Not funny, okay. Yes. The Sand King can do it. Like I said. Oof. Oof. And now we have to fix. Yeah, this is exactly the hole what I was fixing on the full version. It's much more challenging. I see you. So you have to go You have to go on the left here, a little bit on the left of that hole. Holy, a little bit on the right corner, a little bit on the left of that hole, just before the corner, and then make a burnout around it. Yeah, but the section was way harder at the really beginning. It was even harder to get to the left, to the first left corner, and I made it way easier, that you can really just focus on the switchback on the left-right, because this is what it was about. The original idea of this left-right was from a totally another mission, which was called 𝒒𝒖𝒊𝒆𝒕-𝑺𝒉𝒂𝒅𝒐𝒘. It was a transformer race where you do this section by feet. So the original idea was doing this by feet, this section. And then I tried with the Sand King, and it worked. Because yeah, it's the Sand King. Without burnout was a bad idea. You see? I don't know who is watching. And if you do, for example, burnout here, it's way easier to make the climb here than without, because the burnout will give you a little bit more torque. And this can be key. Also my one-up was not good. From more down here. And then there's no problem. Just love this section. It's very hard, but this is a really good limit test. I could try to make this backwards or downhill. This would also be interesting. I need to get it back wheels around. Yeah, perfect. No. Double no. Huh? 𝒒𝒐 was lagging out. I thought he was going out. Shit. I was wondered, because 𝒒𝒐 is normally a really loyal guy. He's not a quitter at all. And I was right. Same like Wooly. I remember when we did South River, so that's the only off-road race of mine that is not published yet. I will publish it in the next few days, because I don't want to let it get under of my other races that I published today in the last days. So I'll wait. Come on, boy. Yeah! Ah! Yes! I made it! I made it, Rolly. I made it downhill. Yep. Yes! I made a switchback fully downhill. It's like double so hard than uphill. No. Can I park here? No, not the best parking place, I have to say. Not even for a Sand King. No, no, no. Wooly, I will continue. I hope you're not mad at me. Because the guys that lagged out, I think they also want to play a little bit. This is one of my favorites downhill sections of all off-road races here. I love it. Normally I do it on my races just uphill, and this is the first race I did this section downhill. Just like my other sections, you just cannot roll down the hill. You have to do it technical right, with the feeling. I advise you to catch the media sticks. Good music. Good music there, from Rampa. It's a very nice song. Rampa. Rampa Zamba. Wow. It's hard in the dark. Don't lie. Don't gonna lie. So I need to find a Walter Röhrl inside me and do it blindly. I didn't find him. Blind. The sun is going up. Very nice. Up, 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 up. Yeah, this section is really hard, right, Rolly? The key section. It's even harder than it looks. It's really tricky in the details. Really tricky in the details. The hole that you have to go over directly after the left corner, and the hole directly before the right corner where you have to go on the left to be able to make the right corner. So perfect spacing required. And we'll do it with full speed and get in the landing. Oh, nearby perfect. Doing, doing. Ah, here I blocked the easy way, very nice. I had the props, enough props on these short races. That you have to do it right. All right. Not perfect. I will end Wally. if you don't make it in 24 minutes, the chance is high that it's maybe not gonna work today. So how long did we need for this playlist? 3 hours 20 minutes. I thought about to add 2 more races, but I was fully sure, well, this is enough. I will also make this playlist at least 2 races shorter. Better make 2 playlists. Maybe. This was an awesome playlist, guys. Awesome. I loved it, races. They were days of work. Man, what's this for cool music? Alberto style. Oh god. Alberto style. Alberto style. Nice name, dude. Good night, Corinne, and thank you very much for watching. I'm happy. If you learned something, I'm very happy about that. Maybe you can improve with that. When I do some easy races and you are online, I will try to invite you. All the races you saw in the playlist were hard ones, expert races in my opinion. But I also made some easier ones. And not just hard stuff. Good night, Corinne, and sleep very good. You deserved it. Good night, guys, and thanks for watching. I will end it here because right now the playlist is over. Good night.